Let's do electron configuration. Now that is how long we'll get to an atom. Let's do electron configuration for sodium. Here it's sodium on the periodic table. Now these two blocks are the S blocks, even including this one. Helium is part of the S blocks, but the rest of these blocks are called the P blocks. In grade 10, you will only be tested on the S and the P blocks. So the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row, and the eighth row. So 1, 2 represent the first S. We have cancelled 2 to the power there on top. When we say that 2 on top, the number of electrons cancelled to get the desired 1. So we have cancelled 1 and 2 for the S block. And that is the first row. Now for the second row, we will cancel 2 on the S. So that will be 2S to the power of 2 as well. But that 2 means we have cancelled 2 elements on the S block and the second row. And then we'll say 2P. The 2 meaning the second row of P, we will cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means we will have 2P to the power of 6, just like we have here. Now let's cancel the next one. For the third row, we have sodium, exactly the element that we are looking for. We are doing its configuration. So this is 1s. This is 3s1. So this means the row represents the row, represent the block, if it whether it's block S or block P, and how many electrons are going to be cancelled. So if you can see automatically that you can just go, if you are given this electron configuration for sodium, you can just go to the last one if you know it, which means is row 3, the S blocks, and we only cancel 1 in that block. So which means you go 1, 2, 3. And then it's just 1. So we do not move. Now let's go to the second one and let's do a configuration for oxygen. Now oxygen, when we look on the periodic table, oxygen is here and oxygen is on the second row. So we cancel 2 S blocks. So that will be 1s to the power of 2. But this is not maths. I'm just saying to the power of 2 just to make it easy for you guys. Just like you see it here. Alright, now let's cancel the second row. So this will be 2s2. Cancel 2 in the S blocks. So we'll have 2 meaning row 2. S meaning the blocks is S blocks, and then we have cancelled 2 elements. Then we'll come here, we'll say 2P because this is the P blocks, and we'll see how much we'll cancel to get to oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how we will write it. 2P to the power of 4 because we have cancelled 4 elements. I hope you understand configuration. You can be given this and be asked, what is this configuration stands for? Which element is represented by this configuration? And you have to go on your periodic table in order for you to know that. So what are isotopes? Isotopes are an atom with the same protons but a different number of nucleus. Remember, in our first video, we had drawn an atom, and we have in the inside the protons we have a nucleus. Inside here is the nucleus. The nucleus has protons and neutrons. So when we say some elements are isotopes, we mean that they have the same protons but different number of neutrons. Neutrons are those that are neutral. They are neither positive or negatively charged. Also, we're going to talk about the mass of the atom. Now the mass of the atom is equal to the number of protons plus neutrons. So when you are looking for the number of the atom, we will add both protons and neutrons. And atomic number is the same as the number of protons. Now in your periodic table, you are given the number of neutrons and the number of protons. And the valency and valency electrons, I have shown you how to calculate them. But what you also have to know is that the valency, I have given you their values in the previous videos. So here we're trying to calculate, where you are asked to calculate the atomic number or the atomic the mass number or the atomic number. What you have to know is that the value of protons is the same value as atomic number, but when you are looking for the mass of the atom, which is mass number, you are going to add the protons and the neutrons. So atomic mass is always bigger than atomic number. Let's do that on our next video.